Oh, my name's Fox. No. Oh, my name's Fox. I'm thinking I have a Fox. It's hot. I just finished watching the latest episode of The Owl House. Old Blood, New Souls? I think. I can't remember. Also, I need to start using an inhaler because apparently my lungs are kind of messed up. But in any case, I just finished watching. Hold on. Sorry. Apparently, certain virus that's going around the world is slightly trying to kill me. Yeah, so I finished the latest episode of The Owl House. And few things. One, I loved it. Two, I loved how it ended, definitely. Because a couple things. One, like, how it ended, like, I think a lot of spoilers, I guess, go watch it. It's an awesome show. It's probably one of my favorite Disney shows ever. It's probably one of my favorite shows. Like Kipo and Owl House are like right there. Amphibia's I love Amphibia, but I don't feel it's. I had a conversation about it with someone else under a YouTube comment. I think Owl House is put together way better than Amphibia is, but Amphibia is still a damn good show and still has some really good stuff. But I want to say this about Owl House, like, where a lot of shows, this is a few Disney shows, like Amphibia and Gravity Falls are definitely ones I can think of, and even Adventure Time, where the story, like, it's going to start out a certain way, and it's going to keep going only, like, really towards maybe the third season. Are they going to kind of switch it up? This one? Oh, no. They did it all in one season, and I love it. This is basically the episode where Luz goes to go save Ida with King. Basically, stepping on grass, they get thrown in the conformatorium. And, they fight, and basically they're trying to save Ida before she gets petrified, which is like the end-all be-all, I guess, of what they do to wild magic users. And you get petrified, you're done. Nothing else can happen. You're stuck like that. The Emperor lied to Lilith, and I got her name right now. Lilith, saying, "Oh yeah, I was kidding. You're gonna, yeah, I was kidding. Your sister's gonna be stuck as an owl forever, or you're gonna be stuck as an owl forever, and then we're gonna petrify her because she's a wild witch, and also because the Titan says so." Obviously, and we get Luz using all the magic she's known, which is freaking great seeing her do that to the point where, like, she's using vines to break out of the cage and capture that one guy, freezes him with ice, shoots fire with the runes. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. And I love it because, again, I like how you slowly see as Luz becomes more powerful, whether it be fire, learning fire, I want to say earth, I want to go with the Avatar line, fire, plants, ice, is that the only three she knows? No, she knows light too. I forgot light. But, she goes through each of those, like, all the spells that I think light's the only one that's, like, only, like, a really much the utility one. But still, like, she uses all her spells pretty damn well. It's cool seeing that. Obviously, and here's the thing also, like, especially because I'm someone who goes on Twitter, and you look at the Owl House, everyone hates Lilith. Everyone freaking hates Lilith, and I'm like, I kind of saw already, like, okay, she's gonna be redeemed, obviously. Like, she doesn't, like, one, she doesn't want to hurt Ida. Two, she's technically Luz's aunt. I said in the last episode, saying this one, she is technically Luz's aunt. Especially now, because they straight say, like, yeah, like, even both King and Luz see Ida as family, and I think I can't remember what the note said. It was basically the note that Luz got her cool cape, which now I always wanted, like, the cloaks and stuff like that, like a cool looking cloak, like, ever since I watched stuff like that. And then watching this, I'm like, damn it, now I want, like, a sparrow, like, cape kind of thing, because that's what her cloak reminds me of, which I really like. I like how it's not just a regular cape. No, it's like a sparrow cape, like with the tassels, tails, and I like that. It looks really damn cool. Let's see, what else is there? Ida's awesome for one. Even like eventually, like the Emperor like basically releases her mind from the curse, so she has full control of her owl body, but she's stuck as owl form, which means she can't use magic. Obviously, Luz goes to try to save her. Actually fighting Lilith at one point using the different magics was freaking cool. Eventually Lilith does. I can't remember. No, I think Luz actually does beat Lilith, or at least knocks her down. Lilith and her team up because Lilith says, "I didn't mean for this to happen." They do save Ida. Ida escape. They do escape with Ida. It turns out the Emperor wants the door to the human world that Ida has. For what reason, we don't entirely know yet. All we know is that Ida tried to send Luz back saying, "Go home, just stay there and burn the door. Don't let this guy get through." That doesn't happen, obviously. Also, there's like a cabin in the woods. Cabin in the woods. That's probably gonna be something to do with horror. There's a cabin in the woods. Don't entirely. It's probably gonna be brought up later, but it's the last time Luz sees her home before she goes to save Ida. And also before she like destroys the door, just like setting up basically a bomb on the thing, exploding it when the Emperor thinks she's gonna escape. Which I was gonna like, well, the Emperor just knocks her down. But anyways, but yeah, Ida's saved. I like what Lilith did. I can't remember what anime it is, but it's the one time I saw it like that, and I'm like, man, it's debatable whether and now I probably would. Back then I was like, but I forgot which. It was an anime about a magic girl. I'm running out of breath. There's an anime about a magic girl. I'm gonna have to fucking grab that goddamn. It was an anime about a magic girl. I can't remember what it was, but basically, she had magic. She wanted to help her love interest. She wanted to help her love interest. Heal him. But then she's like, if you do this spell, you're gonna get hurt too. And she's like, never mind. But like the other girl doesn't. Like she actually does love the guy. Someone remind me in the comments if you know what the anime that is. This one is similar thing. It like apparently Lilith knows a spell that could take some of that magic between them. Like take some of that pain between them, and she uses it on Ida, basically separating the curse between them. Also, the Emperor pardons Ida, so she shouldn't be wanted anymore. But that is, it's a good way to say it. That is after saying, "Oh, but the Titan told me that it's because I cursed her. Now she won't have her powers now." I'm like, bullshit. But also, it's really funny because if you've seen my Owl Wolf Town, which obviously again there's certain aspects I'm inspired by certain shows, but there's a bit where there's a couple of bits which are really interesting. Like one, apparently the reason why witches became so powerful is that because of the magic that the dead Titan gives off. I do have kaijus in my, but beside that, also we do learn that Luz cannot use magic in the human realm. My guess being because she obviously draws magic from the Titan base or the surrounding area, which means she can't do it without there being that outside source, which we see similar to earlier with I think it was called a Naga. I think it was a Naga. Whatever the thing was that ate magic. So her magic is tied to the island, literally. Like she needs that additional magical source, which we see multiple times with not only the wand, but also even in this episode, where Luz uses her magic. She draws in her magic, and she uses Albert, and uses magic with Albert, the staff, creating ice and all that stuff without needing for runes, which I'm not. Oh shit. Also, we know another thing. The Emperor, it seems, my guess is possibly human. That's my guess, because when he has his staff, but his staff seems more technological. It seems, and my guess is he's either a human or he's some kind of wild witch too. I'm guessing human. He's human that's probably been decayed by magic or whatever. And he most likely gains his powers from whatever the hell Albert is. I can't remember what it was. But the thing, like, he gains from eating those things, as well as the island itself, I'm guessing too. I'm guessing he uses the staff to do that. And my guess is, because he also says, like, eventually, he gets, like, the eye thing of the door, and he's slowly building the door together, Monster Inc. style. But my guess is his big plan, because he says he doesn't want to invade Earth or the human world, but that doesn't necessarily mean that doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't have plans for the human world. My guess is he's going to try and release magic into the human world. Most, like, that, or possibly, it's one of two things. He's gonna try to use the doorway to flood the human world with magic. Maybe it is gonna be that he takes over, or maybe there's another Titan on Earth that they can take in and draw more magic from. Maybe the magic there is dying. I don't know. Or it could be the fact that he is going to try to invade Earth or something like that. And he wants to, maybe he is trying to invade. Or actually, it could be that he's human and he just wants to go home. Maybe. Or it could be the fact that he's dying and it only is happening while there's magic around and he needs magic to heal. No. I'm trying to think of what would be a good reason. My guess is he's probably trying to flood magic into the human world. That, or he's trying to escape something like that has to deal with magic, and maybe if he goes to the human world, it'll, like, sever that because he's not connected to the Titan. I'm not entirely sure. Apparently the Titan is the one talking to him, and so far he doesn't seem to be lying about that. Perhaps he is talking to the Titan. Assuming the Titan actually isn't, like, King's original form. I don't know. Also, I'll bring up the other bits soon, but my guess is the Emperor obviously wants something to do with Earth. My guess is flooding it with magic. If they do that, there's a good chance Luz can then go to the human world but still be a witch. They might have a better ending version of Starverse's ending, where, like, the two worlds kind of merge, assuming the boy in the house isn't on Earth somewhere, which I guess it's not. But, got a good hit. But, yeah, and also one thing I do like that I wanted to say, I like how the ending is that literally Lilith is kicked out of the Emperor's Coven. She's gone out of the Emperor's Coven, and both her and Ida now need to relearn magic almost. But also the fact that, again, Lilith is kicked out of the Emperor's Coven, which means Ida not only has her stepmom Ida, who also now loses completely cut off from the human world. She cannot go back. So, there's that. So now she has her stepmother Ida, her stepbrother King, as well as her step aunt, now all living in the same house. And I love that, because one thing I liked about Gravity Falls, or a cool idea I liked about Gravity Falls, was the idea of, okay, cool, we now have Stanford in the house. Like, I want to see more of Stanford and like Stan and like, I want to see more of that family dynamic with those characters. We never really got too much of it, sadly, and apparently, like, they ended Gravity Falls, like, at season 3 because, we just couldn't think of any good episodes. And I'm like, bull crap. You know how many good stories you could have came out with all that? You could have jumped out to another time, another dimension. Ford could have brought something back with him. You could have seen more things with Bill. There's so many things you could have done. And I feel like this show, again, instead of it being the way it is, like, obviously the bigger plan hasn't been completely revealed yet, but this show paced itself so damn well that it's not like, oh, by season 2, we're like, finally, I found the second book. It's like, or like, finally, I found the third book. Now I have all 3. No, it was season 2. Well, season 1, like season 2, and then season 3. Is it season 3? Gravity Falls is such a mess with how it was being released. Also, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna. I don't know. But anyways, like season 3, it was around there. Like Ford came out, I think, at the end. Actually, did Gravity Falls get 4 seasons? I can't remember. But basically, when Ford came out, like I think that was the last season. So I think at the end of season 2, it was season 3, and that was the last season, and then it was done. And I'm like, really? But Ford, yeah, like that stuff was cool. Like I want to see. I want to see what the next season's going to be. I want to see it. Because I want to see, again, Luz, Ida, Lilith, and King. How is that going to work? I want to see how that's going to work. Especially because Ida now has to relearn magic while learning Luz's wild magic. And then, like, it's freaking cool. I love that. That's so damn cool. Also, if Ida has Albert, like, Luz is able to use magic using Albert, so I wouldn't see a reason why Ida couldn't do the same, and even Lilith. Like, but they would just need their staffs. Also, the Emperor can use magic without circles. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but he can use magic without circles. Like, at least from what I've seen, I think Lilith might have done it. I don't think so, but like, he disappeared, reappeared, and like summoned vines to grab Owl Wolf Ida. No, that's my show. To grab Owl Form Ida. Without a circle, but he had his staff active, so my guess is maybe, again, it's similar to Luz. Like, this guy is probably human. My guess. I don't think he's a demon. Like, I don't think he's a demon. I don't think he's a witch. I'm assuming he's human, but basically like Emperor Palpatine kind of human. Like, he's fucked up. Or screwed up. Yeah, but yeah, like that's at least my thoughts. I liked it. I don't want to go over too much of the episode. Like, again, Luz goes, saves it. Again, the ending bit is cool. Also, their eyes are different colors now. Both Ida and Lilith's, and also Lilith has a streak of gray hair. So maybe if they ever do get the curse off of Ida, like, her hair would go back to being orange, which I thought would be pretty cool. Lilith, we don't know entirely yet. But I'm loving the idea, and also Luz goes dark. Like, she's like she basically goes, and she goes like to the borderline of saying, "I'm going to kill Lilith." Like, she needs to be stopped. She smashes an orb with Lilith's face on it. I'm like, by God, like, Luz. She's not like Steven. She's not. Well, I guess maybe Steven probably. No, she's not like Steven. She's not like Star. She's not like Anne, maybe. I think Anne probably would be a killer. I think it really depends. But I feel like Luz was on the borderline of going, I'm going to fucking kill her. But Luz was badass. And the ending was really cool too. Like, seeing Ida and Lilith are practicing like the light magic outside and everything. I was like, that was cool. I like that. And oh god, I'm getting lightheaded. But yeah, this was a damn good episode. This episode went way too damn long, but this was cool. I'll probably make a video separately talking about the magic of Owl House, because I do think that certain things, I think like I pretty much nailed down the idea of their magic system, as well as possibly what the Emperor's plan is. I'll make a separate video because I'm pretty sure a lot of people aren't going to skip this video. But thank you for watching. If you have sticked around this long, I'm sorry it's so damn long. This was a really good episode. I really like this episode. I'm hoping the next season isn't too delayed by COVID. Probably shouldn't have said that. The Backstreet Boys reunion tour. And yeah, it's pretty damn good. I really love this show. I definitely want to see what new spells Luz is gonna learn. And also, it was like just to end this off, it was freaking awesome when Luz was trying to free Ida, and Ida's just like, "You gotta forget about me." Like that stuff is just it's shooting right here. And I think the note said, "Mama Ida." I don't know. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. So it said something at the end of it, and I can't remember if it said mother or something. I can't rewind it because my fucking remote's broken. I spent like 10 minutes trying to get the episode. But anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. Videos I've done. Links are on my face. Go to another somewhere. Please check out my videos. Hopefully by next season, because I ordered a Owl House shirt. Hopefully by next season, that shirt will get here. But thank you for watching videos, and we will see you later.